From the students of Penn State Meteorology, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Good afternoon, I'm student meteorologist Anthony Prusel with the Penn State Campus Weather Service, and here at the Thursday midday communication shift, we're bringing you a special weather forecast from the entire team. First, we're going to head over to Jake Regan with the current conditions.
Thanks, Anthony. We'll take a live look outside now over Beaver Stadium here in State College. You can see partly to mostly cloudy skies with temperatures right around 30 degrees with a dew point around 21 and winds out of the west-southwest at 13 miles per hour. So it is a little bit chilly out there. You're going to want to bundle up if you head outside. We'll take a look at your satellite imagery now. As you can see, we have some clouds and snow showers making their way in from the west, and that'll be the trend as we head into the afternoon today. We'll head back to you, Anthony.
Thanks, Jake. Here in State College, we are no stranger to clouds. We actually have clouds around 2/3 of the time out of the year here in State College. And that is mostly because of the mountains that we have around this region. What happens is the moisture hits these mountains and we get some lifting that happens. When this lifting occurs, that moisture cools off and we get those clouds to form, which linger right into the Happy Valley region. So we get these clouds, and we have a fun nickname for Penn State. We call it the Strato-Q University because we have all of this stratocumulus clouds for the entire time here during the winter time mostly, but also we have these clouds that linger into the summer as well sometimes and actually cause some of our snowfall to have minimal effects here in State College. So now we're going to head back to AJ Mastrangelo to hear more about our temperatures.
Thanks, Anthony. If we look here over the State College area, about 30 degrees. We also have Johnstown, 29. It's really cool across the whole region. If we zoom out to the whole state of Pennsylvania, we see Erie, 33. A little bit warmer there in Philly, Southeast PA, Harrisburg, 37. Now if we look at our feels-like temperatures, that west-southwest wind is really kicking in and keeping those temperatures down, upper teens and lower 20s, likely across the area. Now, back to you, Anthony.
Thanks, AJ. So yeah, a lot of times we get these winds, and people wonder, why does it feel colder when the wind blows? And actually, this happens because our bodies produce our own personal little atmospheres. We get this heat that kind of rises off of our arms, and when the wind comes along, it blows that atmosphere away, and our arms are exposed completely to the outdoor elements. So now, to hear more about the winds, we're going to head over to Andrew Markowitz.
Thank you, Anthony. So as AJ mentioned before, the feels-like temperatures feel far cooler than the actual temperatures because you have wind speeds generally between 10 and 15 miles an hour, especially across the western parts of the state. You have this northwesterly flow blowing off the lakes, and that's helping keeping our temperatures cool and also increasing clouds. And if we take a look at our futurecast, you can see clouds will be building throughout the day today. And actually, you'll see some snow showers and even a few snow squalls possibly, especially as you get closer to the lakes today. And I will hand it back over to Anthony Prusel.
Thanks, Andrew. So we have our short-range forecast, but what we really want to know is what's going to be happening over the weekend and into the beginning of next week as well. Could there possibly be some snow here, or will the snow go elsewhere? We always wonder about these forecasts, and we turn to our deterministic weather models, such as the European model, the Global Forecasting System, or GFS, and sometimes even the North American model, or the NAM. So for these long-range forecasts, we're going to be heading to one of our shift managers for the Thursday midday communication shift, and we're going to hand it over to Ben Davenport.
Thank you, Anthony. And as we take a look here, as we're talking about with the future weather, kind of those clouds stick around as we move into your Friday and then into your day on Friday as well. They kind of stick around, but kind of get into that clearer and partly sunny conditions. But as we take a look down south, where it's kind of the big weather story for the weekend, the models earlier this week kind of showed that the storm was coming a little farther north, and now as we're getting closer to it, it seems that the storm is going to stay farther to the south, may not really be a snow threat or any threat to hear us in the mid-Atlantic and State College area. As you can see, the low pressure system is well south and is going to start bringing some overriding precip ahead of it as that warm air overrides that cool air that's been sitting here over the mid-Atlantic and the southeast region. And as this low pressure system moves through, it'll bring some snow to kind of the mountain area in North Carolina and southwest Virginia, and then kind of some backside snow as well. And as we continue to progress it forward It continues to bring snow into this Carolina, Virginia area. We're going to be especially watching that. This is going to be an elongated area of time for snow, so accumulations could be fairly high. Now we'll take a look at the upper air pattern for us going into the future. This kind of gives us an idea of the flow, of what kind of weather we're going to be experiencing here in the State College area. As you can see with these green lines, we're kind of getting this southwest or northwest flow. So coming off of the lakes in the Canada area, that's going to be bringing in some cool weather to kind of stay. And as we move into Monday, you can kind of see that flow pattern still kind of stays to the north and west. And as we move further into the future, it still is that pattern, although if you look just to the west, we do see some of those yellows, oranges, and reds coming in. So potential for some of that warming that Alex will talk about in a little bit. But now, back over to Anthony.
Thanks, Ben. So remember, with that storm to the south, if you are in the path of that storm, please do not travel if you do not have to. Road conditions can become very treacherous very quickly, and we wouldn't want to have anyone put their lives at risk by going out into this storm. So now that we have our general outlook on the entire weather for the region and also even for the rest of the country, it's time to look more at your personal forecast here for State College. So for this, we're going to be heading over to Ryan Morse.
Thanks, Anthony. So for today, I expect temperatures to reach 33 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. A west wind will be 5 to 10 miles an hour with some gusts reaching 30 miles per hour. And as we head to tonight, expect temperatures to reach 25 degrees with mostly cloudy skies with, again, that wind 5 to 10 miles an hour out of the west. And then as we head towards tomorrow, expect temperatures to reach 36 degrees, more of the same, partly cloudy skies with that northwesterly breeze 5 to 10 miles an hour. And now back to you, Anthony.
Thanks, Ryan. So we're always wondering, how are we compared to the average conditions here in State College? So currently, for early December, our average temperatures here are actually around the lower 40s and upper 30s region. So we are currently in that below average temperature regime. So we're wondering also if these below average temperatures are going to continue or not. So let's look at our 7-day outlook now, provided to you by Salix Iverson.
Thanks, Anthony. We can see we do have those clouds lingering around today and even into tomorrow with partly cloudy skies. However, a very nice day expected on Saturday. Even with those cooler temperatures, that sun will finally begin to peek out through our area. As you had mentioned earlier, with our Stroud QU University, we don't really see the sunlight a lot, so it'll be nice to have some sunshine before finals week. Speaking of finals week, we will be seeing some very nice temperatures Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, expecting temperatures in the mid-30s with temperatures reaching 37 degrees on Wednesday of next week. And now, for the last time, let's bring it back to Anthony.
Thanks, Alex. So we've had a very fun time here at the Campus Weather Service, producing videos and also radio hits for our clients around the state of Pennsylvania. So from all of us here at the Thursday Midday Communications Shift, we wish you a happy holidays and safe travels for the season.